I am so exhausted. Hello, it's me again. Today, I'm gonna be your hyper-focusing guru. There isn't a lot of guides of how to manage this symptom of ADHD, and the reason why it's hyper-focusing and not the flow state, which I will talk about later, is because there is a really bad dark side to it. A lot of people look at it and think, oh, you can focus for hours on end and completely be absorbed in a topic and forget the rest of your surroundings. If you really think about it, does that sound like a gift? It's very much a gift in the sense that Elsa? Who's Elsa? In the sense that Elsa has a gift. All the children of Encanto have a gift. Is it really improving or helping them? No. If you struggle with regulating attention in the same way that I do, I really want to inspire you to reach whatever goal you've got. Whatever it is, I believe in you. You can do it. So do it. Okay, Mr. Bluefinger Girl. Can you just give me the tips on how to make hyperfocus my First of all, it's very good to know what time you are most mentally fit. For me, it tends to be in the after hours.
Hi, I'm Flip of the Cloud. You can buy me for $50!
Get good rest. Set intention for the day. Today's the day we are overthrowing the government. And by that, I mean being a law-abiding citizen. Eat foods with good energy. Man, that's what life is. Prepare physically. This could be in the form of yoga, walking, dancing, or any other physical activity. I hate sitting still for too long unless I am hyperfocused, in which I won't notice the back pain, the leg cramps, the sore neck, until I'm back in the real world again.
What day is it?
Prepare mentally. This could be watching a certain movie scene or music video or song, or simply taking a deep breath full of all your inspiration. Have all your materials ready. If you trap yourself in a cave of your work the same way I do, getting out of it to get something you're missing could be a nuisance, or worse, a distraction. Remember to take breaks. During your break, you can go for a walk, have a snack, and drink some water. So I've got everything ready. Oh, don't mind that. I have my glasses on so I can see. Headphones, dried apple water in case I get thirsty. Just kidding, that's for my paints. And I've got this camera filming me. Hello. It's very professionally set up. Alarms. Do not forget the alarms. I'm telling this to myself because I always forget. I'm gonna set an alarm for 2 hours, so if everything goes right, then I'll see you in 2 hours. Not sacrificing your mental and physical health is, in my opinion, what differentiates a hyperfocus state and a flow state. Flow, also known as being in the zone, will be experienced by all humans at some point in their life, especially if they are athletes, musicians, painters, writers, scientists, things that require creativity and a little bit of challenge. It is very similar to hyperfocus state, where the individual is one with the activity. The difference I see is that people who come out of a flow state report more positive experience from it. They tend to feel a sense of productivity, self-confidence, and achievement, whereas hyperfocus may not always be a productive or even an enjoyable activity. A lot of the time, coming out of hyperfocus state feels exhausting, even disappointing, because responsibilities that were necessary, like doing laundry or washing dishes, were completely forgotten. What the heck is that? Ma'am, what the heck? I genuinely can't believe I thought of doing this as a career because my bones hurt, my brain hurts. I'm gonna go for a walk. I'm really afraid to say this guy's name, so I'm just gonna call him the father of flow, which is what he's known for. He spotted 8 characteristics in the flow state, 3 of which I identified as the complete opposite of hyperfocus. Number 6 says, balance between challenge and skill. Hyperfocus doesn't always involve challenge. Sometimes a person will hyperfocus on watching a movie or being on social media, which is a very different type of activity from doing a sport or figuring out an equation. Actions and awareness are merged, losing self-conscious rumination. Perseveration on unhealthy habits or experiences can also be a subject of hyperfocus. A good example is when I was in the grocery store and the whole time I kept forgetting what was the right foods to get because my brain was so focused on a social mistake I made earlier that day. There is a feeling of control over the task. The main problem I have with hyperfocus is that lack of control or inability to stop. In the end, I would say flow is the balanced version of hyperfocus. Everyone will have their own pathway to balance and sorting things out. So I've shared my tips and experience in hopes that it will also inspire you to turn something that can be incredibly unhealthy into something that can be really healthy and magical and improve your overall life enjoyment. As always, sir, I am talking. If any of this helped you figure out anything, tell me in the comments, because I love to see other creative people do things. I'm getting too excited about the artist talk. If you have anything to add, please tell me in the comments below. Or if you think this is terrible advice, you're fair to think so. I mean, who am I? I'm not the expert in life. So, so peace out and stay tuned for the next one.